One-to-one reading takes place inside the library or reading room simultaneously. The reading specialist gives individual attention to each student. The reading specialist welcomes every student and asks if he or she has read the book at home with his or her parents. She checks a reading record to see if it has been signed by the parents or not. During a child's reading session, a reading specialist closely monitors the fluency and understanding of each child. She encourages the student to read with expression and correct the mistakes. The reading specialist monitors the understanding by asking questions related to the story. She endeavours to integrate Islamic concept with each reader and relates to real-life situations. The quiet transition from one student to another is very important. The noise level in the library or reading room should not be compromised. While listening to a student read, the reading specialist ensures that the student reads the title on the front cover. To improve confidence, she encourages the student to read out loud. The teacher allows the student to read sentences at their own pace, pointing out the mistakes along the way. She ensures not to interrupt the student unless required. If any word is mispronounced, she helps the student to correct the pronunciation by saying it out aloud. Understanding the text is an essential element of the reading program. It is developed simultaneously and gradually through every reader. It holds 30% marks in the primary section and 50% in the Montessori section. The reading specialist helps the students comprehend the stories that they read by asking a few questions after they have completed each reader. This helps students derive lessons, develop opinions, and make their own choices.
Muhammad Musa, come please. Come. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Did you read your book at home? Yes? Good boy. You want to read to me, Musa? Yeah? Put your finger, please.
The rope swing.
Very good.
The children went to the stream.
Yes.
They looked at the swing.
Mm-hmm.
Will climbed on the swing. Chip pushed Will.
Mm-hmm.
Floppy looked at the rope.
Very good.
Biff climbed on the swing.
Mm-hmm.
Floppy barked and barked. Chip climbed on the swing. Floppy barked and barked and barked.
Very good, Musa.
Kipper went on the swing. What a silly dog, said Kipper. Wilma went on too. What a silly dog, said Wilma.
Good.
The children went home. Floppy looked at the rope.
Very good.
Splash! Oh no.
Oh no, what happened?
The bridge fell down.
And who fell with the bridge?
Floppy.
Floppy, and all the children fell? Where did they fall?
In the water.
In the water. Okay. Can you tell me why Floppy was barking here?
Because if the rope was broken, then they were splashed in the water.
They would splash in the water. Very good. Have you gone to a park like this?
No.
No? Have you gone to a park over here by your house?
I have a park nearby my grandma's home.
Oh, really? And you've been to it? And it has trees and beautiful flowers and leaves?
Yes.
And do you know who made all of that stuff?
Allah.
Who made the trees? Very good. Who made it?
Allah.
Very good. Allah Ta'ala has made so many beautiful things for us to enjoy, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're such a good boy, Musa. And your mama signed it and you read every day? Good job. Do you want a new book? Okay, let me give you your new book. This is your new book, okay? The magic
magic
key.
key.
Can you put your finger here, please? The box was by Chip's bed.
Chip's bed.
Something
Something
was glowing
was glowing
inside it.
inside it.
Chip
Chip
looked.
at the box.
Very good. It's magic,
It's magic,
he said.
he said.
Chip ran into Biff's room.
Chip ran into the room.
Biff,
Biff,
he called.
he called.
Look at the box.
Look at the box.
Very good. Now you're going to read this book every day at home. And I'm going to give you a star. You're such a good boy. Good job. Musa, can you call Vanya for me, please? Okay, Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
According to study recommendations, the best method to assess students' reading fluency is to test them using a word per minute reading test. Al Huda International School has tailored its own word per minute test, and this is used to assess a child's reading fluency. Most students usually complete a stage at the same time. Therefore, the reading specialist estimates and plans her assessment week. During this week, the reading specialist plans to take the assessments for all those students who have completed a stage. The reading specialist prepares the assessment record sheet with the names of all the students and highlights those students who would not be doing the assessment. It is up to the reading specialist to make sure that the student feels comfortable during the test. She closely monitors the accuracy and records the time and mistake. The understanding is an element of the reading program bound into every reader and is also an element which every child is assessed every 6 weeks. The understanding element holds 30% marks in the primary section and 50% in the Montessori section.
Assalamu alaikum Khadija, how are you?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Okay, how's your day going?
Good?
Okay, are you ready for your assessment?
Yes.
Khadija, this is your assessment sheet. I want you to read it for me with proper expressions and a bit quick because I'm going to time you. Okay?
Should I start right now?
Yes, you can start.
The firemen arrived, the police arrived, and the mayor and the crowd of grumpy people arrived. This house is not safe, they said to the normals. If you can't fix it, you will have to move out. Yay, ha, yay, yeah, cheered the spooks. A few firemen looked nervous. The mayor looked worried, but he said, "We will knock this house down. That will be much safer. Then we can build a very useful supermarket here, or some offices, or maybe a motorway." "No," moaned the spooks. "Don't knock our home down. Oh no." When they heard all this howling, the firemen looked very nervous. The police looked worried, and the mayor and all the grumpy people looked terrified. "What's that?" they all cried. "Oh, that's just a spook," said Norma. They can be pests. No, not true, howled the spooks. The people looked interested. The fireman looked very interested. The mayor looked excited. Ah, he said. Oh, ho, he said. Spooks, eh? He went off to mutter to the group of the grumpy people. Then the mayor came back. We made up our minds, he said. A haunted house is just what we need in this town.
Excellent, Khadija. That was superb. Okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Can you tell me, who are the spooks?
Who are the spooks? The spooks are ghosts who live in the haunted house.
Okay, and are they sad?
Yes,
Why?
because the mayor is going to knock their house down.
Do you think it's a good idea to knock their house down?
No,
Okay, what would you do if you were the mayor?
I would not knock people's houses, and I would create house for the poor people living on the street and give money to them.
Okay, would you be excited to live in a house that has spooks in it?
No,
Okay, can you tell me, why are the firemen nervous?
because when they saw the spooks, they were nervous and scared.
Okay, very good. Well done. Well done, Khadija.
At Al Huda International School, students are taught the basic manners of how to behave at all times. Therefore, it is a class teacher's responsibility to ensure that they know the basic manners of how to behave inside a library. This is done through silent reading time. Students choose a reader from the library and read silently or in groups as planned by their teacher. The teacher asks critical questions about the book students are reading. It is important to check the understanding of the student in silent reading time. The class teacher and assistant teacher play a vital role in the development of reading skills. Therefore, they should take interest in what their students are reading during the library time. From grade 2 onwards, students are authorised to issue library books for a richer reading experience. The class teacher assists the students in making the appropriate choice of books. She guides the students on whether the books are age appropriate or not. Students will make a queue in front of the circulation desk to issue the book they have selected. The librarian issues the book to the student and records the information in her system. This data is important because it is a record of the books going out of the library. Students are only allowed to take the loaned items out of the library. The reading records hold all the information of the book which the students take home every week. This includes a serial number, the title of the book, and the book ID, the parental signature, the teacher's comments and signature. The running record is a computerized document which the reading specialist maintains for every student. This document acts as a reference aid for the reading specialist, class teacher, and school administration. This document is updated every week after a student has visited the reading specialist. The 6-week assessment records are also maintained on the same document so that the results can be observed clearly. Every time a student forgets his or her reading folder, or if a parental signature is missed on the reading record, a reminder is issued to the student. The reading specialist keeps a record of the reminder notices in the running record. All the folders and notices are delivered to the section head's office. The secretary delivers the folders and notices to the classroom for distribution at an appropriate time and in accordance to the classroom schedule. The reading specialists are not allowed to enter the classrooms for the delivery of folders. Providing incentives to encourage reading has proven to be a successful strategy. The AIS reading program offers certificates to all the students upon completion of assessments for every stage read. To make things more exciting for students, AIS has designed special certificates that are sure to boost their enthusiasm. On average, it takes most students 6 weeks to finish a stage. Once this time frame has passed and the 6-week assessments have been completed, the reading specialist notes the names of those who have successfully finished a stage in the Reading Achievement Award document, along with the date of completion. Later, she proceeds to write suitable stage certificates for every student, specifying the date of accomplishment. This data carries great significance as it highlights the students' commitment to the reading program, as well as their entitlement to receive the certificate on their initial try without any gaps in their reading routine. In recognition of their achievements, these students are awarded certificates during the morning assembly. This serves both as an honor for the recipients and an encouragement for their peers to strive for similar success. In the case that a stage extends beyond 6 weeks, students are awarded their certificates, which are sent home in their diaries. The class teacher writes a comment to the parents regarding the progress of their child. In the primary and secondary sections, the students are responsible for writing their own comments. The reading program fosters respect for reading by focusing on being accountable and keeping track of one's reading progress through their reading records. Since its establishment, the reading program has demonstrated a significant success rate at Al Huda International School. It has been well received by AIS students and greatly appreciated by their parents. The program is an integral part of AIS and is continually expanding to receive new literacy goals, with the aim of helping our students become proficient readers, inshallah.